What's up, viewers? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'll be showing you all an interview of Elaine Thompson Herah. She's currently in Budapest and she will be participating in the 4x100 in the heats, trying to get us to qualify for the final. So definitely good luck to her on that. But definitely this interview would cover so many topics. Her new coach, also referring to Stephen Francis, whether or not she will go back to him or not. She also addressed that. And also, she made a very strong claim saying that she is the best female sprinter of all times, despite what everyone is saying currently. So we're going to get into that interview. But before we get into it, do me a huge favor by liking this video. And if you're all new to this channel, please consider subscribing. That way y'all get all the updates in track and field. So I want y'all to watch the full interview and y'all can let me know your thoughts on this one in the comment section.
How you doing?
What do you look like?
You look good. I see you sprinting, looking nice and smooth. How you feeling?
I'm fine.
Talk to us about the preparation here in Budapest since you've gotten here. Technical workouts you've been doing.
The weather is beautiful, I must say that. Preparation is going good so far. The fact that after national trials I had to take 2 weeks based on the doctor's decision on my foot. So being back in practice in spite, feeling good, of course.
The setback you had where I heard that you had to take a couple of weeks off or so. How are the injuries now, the Achilles and so on?
It's going good thus far. I can't complain. I don't really talk. I don't like to talk about the Achilles injury because it's an injury that pops seen when it's ready, and honestly I just wanted to maintain for the rest of the season and to, give me the energy to go out there to bring the team to qualify for the finals for the 4x1. So at this moment, I wouldn't say it's 100%, but I am working on it just to stay healthy for the rest of the season and to, looking forward for the upcoming races that I have left for the season.
You're such a veteran at this level now. Do you give advice to the younger athletes or do they come to you for such things?
Yeah, they do. I get DMs all the time, and this sport is a very tough one. It is called sports. It's not a failing sport because if you're not pushing your body, if you're not working hard, you will not feel pain, you will not have nothing to work on. And I know people might think that because you don't do well, you fail. It's not failing, it's sports. And for me, I think I learn every year, and I know I learn more about my body because sometimes you listen to your body, you do breaks down, they give you signs when to back off and when to sit. And I think this season will help me to prepare next year for Paris. I don't know if that's what he wanted, but I just take it, and sometimes I cry, sometimes I laugh based on the thoughts that I have in my track career. It's up and it's down, it's not on a even surface. But I don't question God. I do sometimes, I'll be honest. I question him, but I ask him why me. But nevertheless, I think when you're a true champion, you're not gonna have everything sum up the way you want it. And if I was a winning person, maybe I would be very bored. I don't have anything to work on. I'm probably thinking of retiring. But the fact that I have so much hurdles and obstacles to fight, I will keep on fighting because I do believe I'm the greatest female sprinter of all time. And until it's proven, yeah, I can repeat whatever I have done before. So I'm just working on myself and trying to come back in the best shape that I am. I know most persons might be worried that Elaine is done and stuff like that, but it is sports, you have injuries, and when you have an injury that is lingering and it never fixed, it's going to bother you forever. But my main objective and goal is to always maintain it the best of my abilities, and just continue to be a motivation for younger boys and girls, and nothing in life that is not challenging that you cannot face. And I would just say to them, just continue to stay focused, work hard, never say never let anybody tell us you cannot or you cannot do this, because trust me, Rome never building one day, and people might seem that track and field is an easy sport. Is not, because you prepare your body for, I would say, 8 months for a championship. You have diamond leagues, you have development meets, and those meets help you to be a world champion or Olympic champion, not just like champs race in March or April. So it's a long stretch, and I use my key word is always to believe, because if I tell myself I'm going to break the world record, no one will believe you. You have to start within myself. And I write down my goals and my aims and aspirations, what I aspire. And I always work towards them, and just continue to believe in yourself and always put God first. And if you have people around you that supports you and keep you on a positive level, just have them in your corners, because sometimes when you're down in it, there's people to bring you back up. And I have a lot of persons around me that keeps me going, my husband of course. So thanks to all my loving fans and friends and supporters for the kind words and, to keep lifting me up, and that's why I'm here.
I noticed you've been working out under the guidance of Shaniki Osborne since recently. Tell me about this coaching arrangement.
Well, pretty much as a pro athlete, you're going to make addition and adjustment for improvement, and I think having her being a part of my squad will help me prepare for the future and for the upcoming Olympics and championships to come.
What prompted you to make this coaching change at this stage?
It was something in my mind from a year and a half now, wanted her to come on the team, and I think after the trials I said, okay, why not allow her to come to be a part, feel her out now before we start the 2024 season. So I think working with her now, prior to the end of the season, I think it could give me more decision to see if I really want or stick with her for the rest of the years to come or stuff like that. But I'm just working with her for the moment, and if that's what I like, and based on how she works and if her works can bring back the speed, okay, I have a problem having her on my team.
How has it been working with her? You would have known her from the MVP days back.
She's cool. She is a person, know what she's looking for, and based on what we discuss and talk about stuff that bothers my injury, we're trying to prevent doing stuff that work it up or act it up. So a team makes the dream work, and I'm looking for somebody to help me to be back where I was, and I think making adjustments, and having the right mindset. And she knows me for years now, so working with her, so working with Candy, so I know she will help me to get me back where I was before.
So your husband no longer plays a coaching role?
He's still a part of the team, of course. We will never let him out.
Obviously, you've had a really difficult part of the season because of the injuries in the build-up and that short time between the championships. Do you feel that injury, health-wise, better now than it was when you kind of started the 100-meter slate?
My injury is very frustrating, I must say, and it always acts up when I'm supposed to open my season. I don't know why, but it is a part of the sport, I must say. I try to always manage it the best I can, but it's a part of my story. Everybody's story cannot be the same, and I think I would have a different story from everybody. It's just very unfortunate I'm not able to participate in an individual event this year, but the fact that I have been struggling this season, I think I have speed in me, but because of the injury that prevented me from doing that, national trials tell me that I still have a lot, because it took me 2 weeks to prepare, and I got a level 1. What if I had gotten more work into that? I probably could have booked my spot individually, but God put you in places sometime, to prepare for something that is coming big, and I know and I can feel that something bigger and better is coming. And I'm just gonna be patient and wait for what God has in store for me, even though this season was a test, and sometimes it forces you to give up, but I think I'm tougher than that, and I take my time to cry and to let it out, but I'm fine now, so yeah.
Would you ever consider going back to Stephen Francis?
No, I won't.
For obviously now the preparation is now for the 4x1. How well do you feel to make sure that you'll be able to help Team Jamaica get the gold, as considering that last year was not possible?
First and foremost, I will never jeopardize my team. If I know I'm not fit, I will not be here, and I'm happy that I was selected on the squad to help my team to qualify for the 4x1, and I know we can win that day, so my duty is to help them qualify, and that's why I'm here.